Good afternoon, church family. I'd like to welcome you to another Claycomo Baptist Church Tech Talk. I promise this will be shorter than the last one. What I wanted to do is just take a couple minutes and give you an update on some changes that we're making to our live stream, all of which are positive because they will move us to a place where we can sustain this once we're back together, regathered as well, and we'll be able to continue to have the live stream option available from a long-term perspective. In order to accomplish that, the way that we were doing things just wasn't going to hold up. So we've made some upgrades, made some changes from a camera and computer perspective. And I wanted to kind of share what that's going to be like, as well as a little additional information of things that are being updated or changed. So I wanted to share this. First is very basically, it's just the look is going to change a little bit. The camera, instead of sitting 2 inches from Scott's face or thereabouts, is going to be in the back in the sound booth where I am. So the angle and picture may look different.
That always is a good combination.
But I wanted to at least let you get a feel for what that'll be. It's still, it'll still be zoomed in where you can see everything clearly, and we still have the ability to share the words and Pastor Scott's slides that go with his sermon and everything else as well. So none of that is going to change. You'll just see it a little differently, being that it's at the back of the church now. From an actual how do I get there perspective, on the one hand, it's exactly the same. We will continue to have the link, the YouTube link set up, where you'll be able to just click on it and go to it, and you'll be able to watch it on YouTube. But additionally, with the setup that we now have, we have the ability to broadcast to 2 places at once. So we're also going to be broadcasting to our Facebook page. The main reason is just hopefully that it gets the opportunity to reach more people. Some people may not want to click and have to go into YouTube, but if the video starts playing in their Facebook feed, they may be inclined to check it out. So that's one of the things we wanted to do, is have a little more flexibility. It also gives us some redundancy, which for those of us who are, deal with computers on a regular basis, redundancy is kind of a critical element. And this way, if for some reason one of the 2 platforms is having a problem, if Facebook's down or YouTube's down, this way we have another place that will still be able to watch the video. So we're not completely down if one of the platforms is down. So you'll be able to find each week's live stream on our Facebook group page, as well as on YouTube. So you can use whichever one. One of the other nice things, if for some reason you're having problems on one of the feeds, you can always check out the other one. I know as I've watched things during quarantine, a lot of the time, if somebody's broadcasting both places, the suggestion will be, hey, if Facebook's glitching on you, then go check out the YouTube feed, and I think it'll be better, or something like that. It just gives more flexibility to us, and hopefully a good experience, and hopefully increases our footprint on those that actually see our services. But within Facebook, you may notice, I'm already one screen past where I wanted to be. Our normal page is here. This is where you see our videos, Pastor Scott's devotion from this week. You'll see there some of the worship posts that I do, the worship order, etc. That is where, as you can see here, we will share the live stream to this page every week, so you'll be able to get to it. If you're already used to going to our church group page, you'll be able to find it there. Now, I've noticed that some of you have already run across the fact that there is now a person named Claycomo Baptist Church that you have the option of befriending. That was out of more necessity than anything else. As we were getting everything together, we needed somewhere that the page could or that the live stream could broadcast to initially before we share to the group page, because you couldn't go straight to the group page as our system is currently configured. So instead of having to broadcast it to one of our the staff's pages, we created a church person. So you don't have to friend that one. That page is really only to facilitate our live streams. However, the one benefit, if you want to, and only if you want to, that if you are a friend, I believe when we live stream, it'll pop up a notification to you that we've gone live. And so that's the only benefit. Other than that, you're going to find all of our stuff on our regular group page. This isn't a replacement. This isn't something that's going to be somewhere that we start posting things differently than before. But it is how you could get notifications for when we go live. This really will only have our live stream videos linked to it. So I know I've seen a couple friend requests already come across, and again, that's fine. But just so you know, you don't feel like you need to or that you're missing out. But I wanted to at least explain that. So that's all that is there, and that's where you see some of the videos as we were doing tests this week. They're all right there. So I think that should be it. I would just say, look for the changes. It may take a couple weeks for us to work out any kinks. The testing's gone fairly well so far, so we're cautiously optimistic. But then I also just wanted to let you know now we will have some flexibility that you can watch us on Facebook or YouTube and share that with your friends or anything of that like. So that's it. I told you it was going to be shorter, and I pray that you all have a blessed day.